Brad Pitt has been raking in the awards this season for his incredible performance in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And I don't know about you, but we smell an Oscar coming his way this week, which would make it the first time Brad's taken home the Little Gold Man for acting, if you can believe it. But Brad was noticeably absent during the BAFTA Awards this past weekend. He won, but he wasn't around to accept his award for Best Supporting Actor. Turns out, though, he had a pretty good reason for skipping. What's up, y'all? I'm Emil Ennis Jr. here with Clevver News, and Brad Pitt seems to be working on his relationship with his estranged 18-year-old son Maddox, hence the no-show at the BAFTAs. Brad was reportedly all set to travel to London for the big award show when he abruptly canceled his flight. So apparently, Maddox, who's currently studying biochemistry in South Korea, was willing to talk with his father, so Brad bowed out of the award show. A source told Hollywood Life that Maddox gave Brad the chance to talk and he dropped everything. While Brad was mending his relationship with his son, Margot Robbie was accepting the BAFTA award on his behalf, confirming the reason for his absence.
Okay. Brad couldn't be here tonight due to family obligations, so he asked me to read his response for him.
And by the way, it was quite a hilarious response. You may have noticed Brad's been extra cheeky this award season, but for the BAFTAs, in Britain of course, he poked fun at the royal family.
Oh, and he says that he is going to name this Harry, because he is really excited about bringing it back to the States with him. His words, not mine, thanks.
Luckily, Prince William and Kate Middleton didn't look too upset by that joke. But back to family matters, it was important for Brad to be there for Maddox because the two have had a rocky few years. They haven't spoken much since 2016 when the actor was accused of being physically abusive to his then 16-year-old son on a private plane. You may remember this was the catalyst to his shocking divorce of Angelina Jolie that same year. Now the FBI investigated the matter and actually cleared Brad of any wrongdoing, but the father-son relationship was left scarred and the two haven't been on good terms since the incident. So when Maddox was willing to talk, Brad was willing to drop everything, especially considering he's missed so much already. Brad was noticeably absent when Maddox left for school in South Korea back in August. Angelina was there, obviously trying to keep it together as she said goodbye to her oldest child.
I leave today. Today's the day I drop you. I know. I'm trying not to cry. You know.
But when asked about whether or not Brad would be visiting, Maddox kept it ominous when chatting with paparazzi in South Korea. When asked if his dad was going to come visit him at school, Maddox said, "I don't know about that, what's happening?" And when pressed about his overall relationship with Brad, he shrugged and replied, "Whatever happens, happens." Angelina Jolie has chosen not to interfere with the ongoing relationship issues between her son and ex-husband. A source said she respects that they have their own relationship and is staying out of it. The most important thing to Angelina is that her son knows she fully has his back and supports him. Though Brad's relationship with Maddox is strained, he's still in close contact with his other 5 children with Angelina. In fact, he spent this past Christmas Eve with 13-year-old Shiloh and 11-year-old twins Vivian and Knox. Now, 16-year-old Pax and 13-year-old Zahara reportedly did not see their father over the holidays, but being a father weighs heavy on the actor who spoke a lot about his experience while promoting his 2019 film Ad Astra, which deals with the difficult relationship between father and son. While talking to CNN, he opened up about what he wants to do for his children.
As a dad, my dad always said he wanted to give me a better life than he had, coming from extreme poverty. And he did it. And it makes me think, as a dad, what do I have to offer that's better than I had to my kids?
Well, we'd say pulling out of an award show last minute to see your son is a pretty good offering, at least to start. But Brad also has plans to spend more time with his children once award season ends. He told Entertainment Tonight that he's been too busy lately to really enjoy time with them.
How have you been celebrating this great year and all the recognition with the family, with the kids?
Well, really, it hasn't been a lot of time to celebrate.
The Oscars are this weekend, making the official end to award season, and hopefully Brad will have even more to celebrate. Like we said, he's the front runner to take home the Golden Statue for Best Supporting Actor for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Plus, this would be his first ever acting Oscar, so if he wins, there would be plenty to celebrate. He's been nominated several times for his acting chops, including for Best Actor in The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, but he's never won, which is crazy to think about. He did, however, secure the Academy Award for producing 12 Years a Slave in 2014, so while a win on Sunday wouldn't be his first Oscar, it would definitely still be a major accomplishment, one we all hope he can share with his son Maddox. All right, guys, I want to hear from you. Are you excited to see Brad and the other stars at the Oscars this week? And do you think that Brad will take home the Golden Statue? And were you disappointed that Brad skipped the BAFTAs, or does family always come first? Let us know down in the comment section below. After you're done with that, hit that subscribe button for all the latest celebrity news and click right over here for another brand new story because we've got you covered. I'm Emil Ennis Jr. Thank you so much for watching Clevver News, and I'll see you next time.